Stick to your budget, not your feelings.
I'll guarantee you this: 95% of you listening to me right now do not do a unique written budget every month unique to that month. Almost no one does. Those that do, however, find all kinds of money that's being lost.
Yes, this is a very, very powerful statement. And I'm sure you're wondering why I said that, right? Follow your budget and not your feelings. I chose to speak about this today due to the fact that I had a conversation with a woman who said she is in the circle of accumulation of debt. She has tried again and again and again to pay off her debt, but she's unable to. Instead, the debts are increasing. She has tried and tried, but the debt is increasing. And I asked her, because I know we had this conversation before about budgeting and how it is so important. And I said to her, starting the habit of budgeting alone can help many people reduce debt. The reason is, when you budget, this gives you a clear picture of what your money has to do. Stick to your budget, not your feelings. It is tough. I have gone through this many times. I may be talking to you. Sometimes I go through that process where I'm thinking, do I need to budget here, or I just have to spend this? Or maybe there's a need. There's so many things. Life is busy with a lot of demands, and it's not easy sometimes to just stick to a budget. But I tell you that if you do, you will achieve many of your financial goals. You will achieve many of your money goals. It is so beautiful due to the fact that this time when your money comes into your hands, it has a goal. Your money has a purpose. Think about it. When you receive money and you have no purpose or goal for that money, what happens? You spend it. You spend it for what? Anything that comes into your mind. So this is Design Inspires. My name is Hadiza, and here I cover faith, inspiration, finance, investment, career, just everything about my life, what I have learned and what people have learned, just to help everyone so we can all grow together. And if this interests you, kindly subscribe, share, so many can benefit from this. So yes, as I was saying, budgeting is so important. It's so powerful. It will help you achieve your financial goal very fast. Like I tell many people, I say this: budgeting is giving your money assignment to do and documenting it. Yes, so before you receive, let's say, your income, salary, paycheck, you document it. You can even use the old school method where you get a note and a paper and begin to write down what you want to use your money for. When you do this, you are organized. You're organized, you're focused. It helps you to spend wisely, to spend constructively, to spend objectively, and not using your emotions. And I know that sometimes it can be difficult to budget, but one thing you can do is arm yourself with the reason why you should budget. Arm yourself with the reason why you should budget. Yes, when you can think about the advantages of budgeting, the pros of budgeting, what you will achieve when you budget, that can give you that motivation and, I would say, inspiration to take budgeting seriously. And some of those advantages of budgeting is, one of the advantages of budgeting is the fact that budgeting will give you awareness. Budgeting will give you awareness and give you clarity about your inflow, your income, your money. You have clarity. You know what to do. You are not moved by every wind. You are not moved by every sale, every offer, every opportunity to spend. You have this clarity. You have this picture about your money. So that's one thing budgeting will do for you. It will give you clarity. Another very important advantage of budgeting is the fact that budgeting helps you plan. It helps you achieve your goal faster. For example, you want to go on a vacation, you want to start a business, you want to pay your fees, so many things you want to do. When you budget, it gives you that structure and enables you to achieve your goal faster. Another very, very important advantage of budgeting is this: it helps you pay off debts faster. Yes, the reason is this: when you budget, you're able to see places where you need to cut costs. Yes, because this time you're not just spending, but you're listing out every single thing you want to do with your money, with your income. With this, you would see areas where you need to cut costs. I've had this done many times where I go through someone's financial statement and then we realize, oh my goodness, you don't have to spend money here. You don't have to spend money here. This is too expensive. This is too high. This, you're paying for the same services twice. So when you budget, you're able to see that true picture, and you see the places where you're paying too much or you're paying less or you don't need, and then you're able to cut costs. Yeah. Another very, very important advantage of budgeting is the fact that it will help you create an emergency fund. Yes, when you budget, you're able to create an emergency fund faster. And what is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is a fund where you have money that you can use for your basic needs in case of an emergency. You don't have to run helter-skelter. When you have an emergency, you have this fund that you can actually take from when there's an emergency. So, and it's important to have an emergency fund of at least 3 to 6 months of your expenses. It's difficult, but it is very, very important. So these are some of the advantages of budgeting. There are even many more, but I just wanted to stick to this 4. So one thing you need to do when it comes to budgeting and not fooling your feelings but sticking to your budget is think of the advantage. Think of the advantages of budgeting. Another thing also is think of your goals. Think of your financial goals. I think this is a topic I think I need to cover. The importance of having financial goals. Yes, so think of your financial goals. Think about it. Imagine the picture. You can even draw your goals. You can even have pictures where you maybe paste on a wall that just gives you that clarity about what your financial goals are. That will also inspire you to budget. So budgeting is so important. I would like to round up today by saying, stick to your budget, not your feelings. It is tough. I have gone through this many times. I may be talking to you. Sometimes I go through that process where I'm thinking, do I need to budget here, or I just have to spend this, or maybe there's a need. There's so many things. Life is busy with a lot of demands, and it's not easy sometimes to just stick to a budget. But I tell you that if you do, you will achieve many of your financial goals. You will achieve many of your money goals. I have free budgeting spreadsheets. If you need one, you can just drop a comment in the comment section and I would send my budgeting spreadsheet across to you. Thank you so much for sticking in and watching till the end. You can share this video, you can subscribe, you can drop a comment if you have any financial questions. I have my website in the description box. You can contact me via my website. Remember, challenges are just for a moment. They will pass. But who remain? You. So you must choose to thrive in all seasons of life.